Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So over the past few days, we have been experiencing one of the harshest pullbacks in the crypto market since the beginning of this bull run. We had Bitcoin drop all the way down to less than $29,000, but quickly we rebounced up, and right now we're actually seeing a lot of altcoins rising from the ashes, coming up and having some tremendous gains as well. In this video, we're going to be going over what those trending altcoins are now that are getting 500% plus increases. We're also going to be talking about some very important crypto news that you need to know about. Now, guys, before we get started, don't forget to drop a like down below on this video. If any of y'all have been watching these videos and you ended up panic selling, I don't know what to say, because that's something I've been preaching time in and time out just not to do whenever we see a dip with Bitcoin, because we always see a quick bounce up. I also do want to shout out all the crypto bears out here saying that Bitcoin was going to drop all the way down to $14,000 or $5,000. What I've realized in the space, especially in the last few months, guys, is you have to ignore a lot of the bears. You have to ignore people who predict crypto is going to fall to a certain level when in reality they have no idea what the heck they are talking about. The best thing that we can do in a climate like this is to take a look at the research, take a look at the fundamentals, the micro fundamentals, and even the on-chain analysis to get an idea of where crypto could be. But this is why, as a YouTube channel, I always emphasize the importance of never investing more than you're comfortable with, and always investing something where you can even hold it long term, where regardless of the short-term volatility we're going through right now, you can still stomach that and come out ahead and not sell any type of positions for a loss. One more thing, guys, this video was sponsored by Crypto.com. So Crypto.com is the world's fastest growing crypto app. They have 10 million plus users buying and selling 90 cryptocurrencies at true cost. You can also use the Crypto.com Visa card and get up to 8% back on your purchases. And you can also grow your portfolio by earning up to 14% interest on your crypto assets. All right, guys, so the global crypto market cap today is at $1.33 trillion, or a 0.74% increase over the last day. I do also need to make a note that coin market cap sometimes have these glitches. So this morning they're showing that the market cap was in the billions of dollars range. That obviously was not true at all. I highly recommend you guys to check out other platforms and other crypto prices just so you can verify that. CoinGecko is another one, or whatever native app you're using. You can check out what the prices of most cryptocurrencies are doing, so you can know that sometimes they do have an error on their site. Now, Bitcoin's dominance is currently at 46.87%, with Bitcoin sitting at $33,302. In the last 24 hours, they have been up 1%, and I do need to make note of this right here. There were many people crying that Bitcoin was going to fall all the way to $4,000 or even $5,000 ever since we had a little bit of that dip, but like we've experienced all month long, every time we have these dips, Bitcoin just pulls back up right into its normal consolidation round. And what we've been doing for the last day since we've had that market dip, we bounced right back up all the way to $34,000, having more consolidation in the $33,000 to $34,000 range. We also did have a little peak today at $34,700, and now we are still consolidating right above $33,000. So what does this mean for crypto? What does this mean for Bitcoin? Well, for anyone who did buy that dip, you're definitely making a good decision, because you could have realized those profits for just a short-term little cash grab, or you could have just entered crypto and still have been bullish and lowered your average cost. I know a lot of people who are watching these videos now don't have that much buying power left, because many people were going so ham during the $60,000 bull run of the last all-time high for Bitcoin. If that was the case, that's still completely okay. What I recommend new investors to do through my non-financial advice is to just hodl through these times and to make note, never panic sell when Bitcoin takes a dip, because we've seen this literally happen 3 or 4 times just in the past month of Bitcoin taking these dips, it getting swallowed up by institutions and whales, the hands trading, paper hands taking L's, and diamond hands coming through. So if you want to survive the volatility of the market that we're still going through right now, whether we're in phase C of the Wyckoff method, maybe going to phase D, or whether we're still in the overall beginning stages of mass accumulation, or we could be what some people are predicting, the beginning to the end of the bull run, Regardless, the best way to defeat all of that is to just hold on to your investments and realize as soon as you sell, that is when you realize those losses. That's when you punch in the L's on your account, but you haven't lost any money if you don't realize those gains, if you don't lock in the sold positions. So what I've been doing as an investor is holding on to my position, continuing to dollar cost average every single day, small amounts, regardless of whatever's happening with Bitcoin, because to me, this is a long-term position. Regardless of whatever happens now, I'm still putting in the bag short term, and then every now and then I have a fun portfolio like I recently swing traded with Bitcoin for that I take small profits on. Now, something important that we do need to discuss is the price action of other altcoins in the market. So as you guys can see, let's take an example, Dogecoin. It's up 13.45%, or a quick bounce up since we've had that huge pullback. You can also see other altcoins. They are up just about 2 to 5%, which isn't anything significant. They're still down a pretty solid amount, 24% in the last 7 days. But if we do go into some of the trending or biggest gainers, you'll notice that the meme coins, or the macro tokens like we call it on our channel, are up anywhere from 200 to even 300%. I saw some coins up 500% this morning. This is going to be Coupon Chain, Ally, Rabbit Finance, Norse Finance, the Midas, Touch Gold, Bytecoin, Nuinu, and D's nuts as well. So what you're going to notice with a lot of these tiny altcoins is that most of them are going to have relatively small market cap. So this one has $598 million as a market cap. The volume is 241,000, but check this out, 157% increase in the volume. And although they had a huge peak once before, you'll notice that a lot of these pumps that we get are relatively short-lived. So this is all going to be up to your discretion on whether or not you still want to enter some of these altcoins. The reason why I do want to show it on my channel is that there are still a lot of top gainers in this market, but we do also have to mention that there are quick losers as well. Now, one altcoin that did get my attention, not recommended financial advice, this is going to be baby Dogecoin. I did see this rip up. I saw the Reddit community. They are deflationary, unlike Dogecoin. And I do believe as long as Dogecoin keeps working in that consolidation phase and unable to break 30 to 40 cents at all, which I believe is going to be the case for a majority of this year, Baby Doge and other coins related to the improvement of Dogecoin are going to continue to rally in price. So stay tuned for other altcoins like this. I would never recommend anyone to enter them. I personally have no positions in any of them at all, but I can't help but at least recognize some of the gains that people are making. So with regards to crypto news, South African banks block crypto trading on international exchanges, and report coming from CoinDesk. Now, I do also want to make a note right here that you should always be careful about the sources that you are citing this from. I went ahead and took a look at whoever reported on this article, Jamie Crawley, because I think this guy needs to do a little bit of a better job with his sources, because doing a little bit more research trying to verify what these allegations are, I found another article from Bitcoin.com stating that South Africa bank blocks clients from buying crypto on Binance. The exchange rejects these allegations. According to a My Broadband report, ABSA's private banking contract center initially suggested that the new measures, which are believed to have gone into effect on June 18, 2021, were implemented because Binance does not comply with regulations. Scrolling down, it says, Binance, which claims to be fully compliant with all current crypto regulations within the Africa region, has rejected the assertion that it is not. Instead, the crypto exchange suggests the blockade could be linked to the South Africa Reserve Bank's foreign exchange rules. According to the report, Binance said the block to users' transaction cards could be related to the South African Reserve Bank regulation and foreign exchange regulations. So what I'm going to say during this time is that you really have to be careful of any FUD that may come out from any source. You always have to question, you always have to make sure that it's legitimate, because even in instances like this was alleged. This is not real news right here, but they are claiming that a whole country is blocking these crypto asset purchases when it's not fully verified. So underneath this Twitter thread, we have individuals claiming that this is a cheap article. All of this just to say he got an error message and regulation is here. We got other people claiming that this is FUD. This is very misleading, and you always have to do your due diligence on these reports. I just want to say, if this video ever gets to someone named Jamie Crawley, dude, you got to do a better job at reporting your sources, and CoinDesk, y'all need to do a better job at vetting your reporters. So on top of that, NFT site Rarible to launch marketplace on Flow blockchain following a $14.2 million funding round. If you don't know what Rarible is, this was one of the most popular platforms in order to purchase something called NFTs, which were off the Ethereum network. If you don't know what NFTs are, I highly recommend you to at least look into it or watch several YouTube videos on it, just because it's going to go outside the scope of this video. And I want to assume that most people watching this know what an NFT is, but these are pretty much like digital artwork, digital assets. Rarible is kind of like eBay of some of these tokens, and this is what many people are using in order to purchase their NFTs. And this is really good news because we are actually getting more funding for the NFT market. So I said this a few months back, and I'm still holding myself to this statement. The NFT market, when it makes a comeback, which I believe may happen at the fourth quarter of this year, it's going to come back very strong. And hopefully that's when we're going to start seeing more money flow back into the DeFi space and back into Ethereum, because that is still one of my top cryptocurrencies that I'm holding now. In addition to that, guys, the MLB, yes, the Major League Baseball team announced that big things were coming on the 23rd of June, which is today. So we finally got an announcement on what that is, and this is it. FTX, which is a crypto platform where you can buy and trade, sell crypto, similar to Crypto.com or Coinbase, they are announcing a partnership. So to start, let's talk about this thread. This means they'll be going live with one of the more unique sponsorships in the world, with patches on every MLB umpire's uniform, but over time, much more than that. They stated, "We're super excited to partner with the MLB on ways that we can grow together, collaborating on products and experiences together, and helping to build world-leading brands." And like everything else we do, they state we're already at work finding ways to give back to the world through our partnership. They gave a big shout out to the whole MLB staff who have gone way above and beyond in their work. It's not the only partnership we were considering, but the enthusiasm and the creativity of the MLB team made it the one we were excited for. So this is really good news for the overall crypto market. We are now seeing these further collaborations with where I believe started with over in the soccer league, and then with NBA going into Top Shots for those NFTs. And now we have the MLB starting to rock some crypto sponsored platforms. So this is overall really good news, because we're going to see more adoption. As you guys know, entertainment is huge all across the world, not just in the United States. And you guys may know how much money flows into sport games, especially baseball, basketball, football, soccer. So the biggest takeaway from this is that once we see more collaborations between industries of Crypto.com touching into mainstream entertainment, which I believe is sports, the adoption is going to come a lot quicker than most of us think. And I believe this is really good news for the overall crypto market. Alrighty, guys, thank you all so much again for watching today's video. Don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. The secret phrase word, by the way, is going to be baseball. So if you're watching this all the way till the end, comment that down below. Check out Crypto.com. Check out Webull, 2 free stocks, one valued up to $1,850 after you deposit $100 into the app. Check out BlockFi, where you can earn up to 9% interest on your cryptocurrency, and they'll be rewarding anyone who uses my link with free additional crypto as well. I believe it's $15 or $20 of free Bitcoin if you just transfer your crypto into them, and transferring crypto is very easy. If you have a Coinbase account and you have some crypto that's not earning you interest, check out BlockFi, because they will be giving you additional money on your investment already. One more thing, guys, check out Surfshark, listed down below in the description. You get 83% off and 3 months free by using my link down below. Thank you all so much again for watching. Have a beautiful day, and hopefully I see y'all in the next one. Peace out.